I've been a financial planner for the last 10 years and I absolutely love what I do, but I also have a healing nature and a healing side of me that I've never really incorporated into financial planning. Once I defined the 7 relationships with money, I actually found a way that I can link healing with money. How I've done this is I have linked each of the relationships with money to one of our 7 main chakras that we have in our body. In short, chakras are spinning vortexes that are within our body. And when one of our chakras are off balance, so they either blocked or overactive, it can come out in ways of emotion or physically. It can manifest, and our life doesn't feel balanced when our chakras are unbalanced. And because of this, I think that our relationship with money can sometimes feel out of balance. And what that means is, like, we might be focused on money, but then our health is declining, or we are not focused on money and we don't have good relationships, or we don't have time for others. We're always working towards money, those kind of things. So how have I linked each of these relationships? So the first relationship that I always talk about is receiving. And the first chakra we have is a root chakra. So the purpose of the root chakra is foundation. And the purpose of the receiving money element is our foundation. It's our first experience that we ever have of money, be it good or bad. And whatever that is can impact if we're blocked, balanced, or overactive in that area. The second relationship that we have with money is earning. And the second chakra that there is the sacral chakra. And the purpose of this is movement. And that's where I feel like earning is movement. If you move in one direction, you'll get paid for that. So what you put in can flow out, and it's basically like a flow. The element that's linked to that is also water, and I feel like that's so relevant and important. The third relationship that I see is spending, and the chakra is the solar plexus. And the purpose of this solar plexus is transformation. Now, why did I link spending to transformation? I feel like when you have your own money and you have the ability to spend, you transform into who you want to be, or who you see yourself as in that moment, either spending it or not spending it, and you transform into your own being. The fourth relationship I see is giving, and this is linked to your heart chakra. And the purpose of the heart chakra is for love and balance. And I honestly feel that most people feel that giving helps you receive or earn, and that there's a bit of a balance between those two things. Like, if a mother gives to their child, provides for them, that child is receiving. So it's creating balance in their life. That's why it's linked to that chakra. The fifth chakra is the throat chakra, and the money relationship I've linked to that is keeping money. The purpose of the throat chakra is expression and purification. When you keep or don't keep money, it is your expression of how you are able to have your own opinion or do your own thing. Some people that may never keep money could have never been able to have a voice, so then they carry on not wanting to have that voice by not keeping the money. Or they can do the opposite with it. The sixth relationship with money is savings, and this is linked to the brow chakra. This purpose of this chakra is patterns and recognition. Now, why I link this to saving is we often have a savings pattern. Some people just keep saving, and that's their pattern, that's their safety, that's what they recognize. Other people save and then spend, and then save and then spend. So this chakra shows you those different balances that you might have. And the last one is growing your money, and this is the crown chakra. And the purpose of your crown chakra is to understand. So some people that are overactive in growing, I feel, are trying to understand something and they're getting it from the outside. Or people that don't grow anything at all don't understand how to, or don't don't understand themselves enough to grow it, or like value themselves enough to grow it. And each person resonates to all of the stuff very differently, because all of us have a different experience. Some people are blocked in certain chakras or money relationships. Some people are overactive in other ones, and other people are in balance. What I am aiming to do is help every single client try and create the perfect balance for yourself as an individual. So wherever you are blocked, we shift those. Wherever you are overactive, we look at, do we bring everything else up to that sort of level of activity to balance it, or do we lower in that? So how I'd mean talking about that is like some people that are over focused on earning or growing money, they might be, they might not feel healthy. They might not have a good enough relationship with their family or themselves, and their focus on that is affecting their overall balance in life. So I feel like when you have a balance in all these different relationships with money, you have a balance within yourself. So what could be causing all these different things? So within the programs that I do and the things that I talk about, there's basically 7 main things that impact that. So one of them can be your mindsets. So your mindset and your attitude towards certain things, or how you think things go, like money doesn't grow on trees, for example. Beliefs and values, the beliefs and values that you have instilled in you, or that you have grown up with. So rich people are horrible people could be a belief that you have. So what's going to make you want to be rich if you believe that? Patterns, you might have a constant pattern. Conditioning, this can be from your childhood or your teachers or your government, or any sort of conditioning that you've grown up with. Another one is emotions. So the emotions can be your emotions, or it can be other people's emotions. There's basically 2 there. Traumas and wounds. So if you have had a traumatic experience by, let's say, losing a loved one, and now you receive a whole bunch of money from that, there could be trauma linked to that. So you might not want to keep that money. And it's just working through all of these different ways of understanding yourself to understand the different relationships that you have with money, and hopefully manifest a better life for you and for everybody else in generations to come. I hope that description was good. Please let me know in the comments what you think.